Vocational Training in America: Refocusing Education to Reflect Current Needs by Michael Waters. To keep up with current demands and to anticipate the future's needs, America must do more to expand and promote vocational training and trade schools. Every year, millions of positions are left unfilled in job fields such as electrical, welding, and manufacturing. The manufacturing industry in particular is on the rise and has seen an increase in 350,000 jobs since 2017. Due to the lack of skilled workers in the U.S., there are now an estimated 500,000 jobs left unfilled in the manufacturing sector alone. Manufacturing in America is projected to increase due to the current trend of American companies reshoring. Reshoring is the return of a business operation back to its country of origin after moving the operation overseas. Chinese labor, which has traditionally been very cheap, is becoming increasingly more expensive. In addition, direct foreign investments in the U.S. manufacturing increased from $117 billion in 2005 to $243 billion in 2015. These two factors point towards a future that holds even more growth in the United States manufacturing sector. In order for our economy to grow to its fullest potential, these jobs must be filled in some way. However, high school graduates are overwhelmingly choosing to continue their education in four-year colleges and universities rather than in technical colleges and trade schools. If there continues to be a huge lack of skilled workers to fill these jobs, companies are less likely to reshore operations and more likely to replace jobs with robots and automation. In addition to the jobs left unfilled, the students themselves are often left with huge amounts of debt that takes many years to pay off. Currently, around 45 million people in America carry some amount of student loan debt, and the total is an astounding $1.56 trillion. Vocational schools are much cheaper for students. They are also much shorter and enable students to finish school and begin earning money sooner. So why are students overwhelmingly choosing colleges and universities over vocational schools? American society, including parents and teachers, have for a long time told high schoolers the only way to earn a truly desirable salary is by earning a bachelor's degree or better. They are shown statistics that contrast the earnings of those with degrees and those without, and often the skilled and certified workers are entirely left out of the conversation. In addition, Americans have developed an unwarranted stigma towards the traditional trades and vocational schooling. It is seen by many to be the path of the unintelligent or unambitious. Those that turn their noses up at these types of careers are likely unaware that almost 40% of students who begin four-year college degrees never finish them. So, how can we fix the problem? The federal government can help by increasing Pell Grants awarded to students attending non-degree earning institutions, such as trade schools. The Pell Grant is a great resource for low-income students, offered by the U.S. Department of Education, which pays for tuition, books, living expenses, and more. Of the $26 billion granted to students in the 2016-2017 school year, only $1 billion was granted to students attending non-degree institutions. The majority of the remaining $25 billion was unsurprisingly granted to students working towards traditional associate's, bachelor's, and master's degrees. If only 20% of the grants given to degree-earning students was reallocated and given to students in non-degree institutions, the non-degree grants would be increased by about 500%. This simple reallocation of funds is a conservative solution which would cost Americans no more in taxes and would encourage more people to pursue vocational training. Funding for primary and secondary schooling comes from all levels of government, local, state, and federal. In order to start creating a more balanced American workforce that proportionally emphasizes vocational skills, we should start by educating high school students. High school students are at a critical point in their lives where many are deciding on the careers that will define much of their lives and much of the American workforce. They should be made more aware of their career options and be adequately prepared to begin working soon after high school if they choose to forego the traditional college route. 90% of funding for public schools comes from state and local government, and so they have the most potential to educate high schoolers of the vocational study option. High school level vocational programs need to be reinforced, expanded, and updated to reflect the modern world. More effort must be made to inform students of the benefits of attending trade schools and the wide variety of fields they offer. Conclusion: America's severe lack of skilled laborers is our current reality, but it doesn't mean we can't turn things around even within this generation. A simple combination of vocational education and monetary incentive through grants could help spur our workforce on to the right direction.